Very good evening to Mr. Ganesh and my fellow friends. Today we are from team 1 going to present our group assignment. The chapter given to us is marketing channels delivering customer value. Before I start our presentations, I will thank Mr. Ganesh to give us this wonderful opportunity to share our knowledge. My teammates are Sujitra Madhivanan and Shivaruni Chandramani. Next. The chapter starts with the supply chains and the value delivery network. The supply chain is divided into two, which is upstream and downstream. The upstreams are the set of the firms that supply the raw materials, components, parts, information, finances, and expertise need to create a product or service. So the upstream is based on the to create a product or services. The downstream is a marketing channels. Partners such as the wholesalers, retailers form a vital link between the firm and its customers. So the downstream is delivering the goods to the target customers. Next is the value delivery network, a network composed of the company, suppliers, distributors, and ultimately customers who partner with each other to improve the performance of the entire system in delivering customer value. Next is the nature and importance of the marketing channels. So company channel decisions directly affect the other marketing channels. So here the company's channel decision is play a biggest role in marketing decisions. So, but usually what companies does is often pay too little to the attentions. In result, sometimes the damaging the results. So what the company can do is introduce the intermediaries. So intermediaries such as the Shopee, Lazada, they can play a role as a middleman between the suppliers and the customers. So in the platform, the customers and the suppliers are meet in the same place. So the customers can search for their needed products or services from the suppliers. Next is how the channel members add value. So here we can see a diagram which the context with the distributor and without the distributor. So on the left side, we can see the manufacturers send the delivering the goods to or services to the customers. So here the left side we can see there are 9 channels. So each manufacturer has to focus on all the customers to delivering their goods. But with the distributor, the manufacturer only need to supply the goods or services to the distributor, and the distributor will distributes the customer to distributes the goods or services to the customer. So with the distributor, there only will be available 6 channels altogether. So the channel with a distributor is much more easier than without a distributor. Next. Next is the members of marketing. The members of marketing are altogether is 8, but usually there will be only 5 of them, which is information, promotion, contact, and matching and negotiations are used to help to complete the transactions. In the other 3, the physical distributions, financing, and risk taking will be help to fulfill the completed transactions. Next is the number of channels. So number of channels are divided into 2 types of number of channels, which is direct marketing channel and indirect marketing channels. So direct marketing channels, we can see here on the left side, the first column, producer to the consumer. So the producer will be directly send the goods to the consumers, which you can see in channel 1. So the next is the indirect marketing channel, which is there will be intermediaries such as retailer, wholesaler. So there will be one or more than more channels, more intermediaries in the indirect marketing channel. That's all for me. Next. So Yusra will continue. Sorry, Shivrumi will continue the presentations.
Thank you, Madam. Next subtopic is channel behavior and omnipresence. Each channel members specific role in this. All channels work together. There are channel conflicts when disagreements among marketing channel members on goals, roles, and rewards. Who should do what and how for what rewards? There are two conflicts. We can divide these conflicts in types, which is vertical and horizontal. All status and status each separates business maximize it. Perhaps at the expense of the profits for the system as a whole. Vertical marketing system provides channel leading and consists of producers, wholesalers, and retailers act as unified system. There are corporate marketing system, contractual marketing system, and administrative marketing system. Corporate vertical marketing system combines successive stages of production and distribute under single ownership. For example, Nestle is an American marketing company that manufactures and health products. This brand belongs to corporate vertical marketing system because it sells products only through its authorized stores. Next is contractual vertical marketing system. Consists of independent firms at different level of production and distribute who join together through contracts. Franchise organization is a contractual vertical marketing system in which a channel member called a franchisor links several stages in the production distribution process. For example, McDonald's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and more are all forms of franchise which are working on a contractual basis. Next is administrative vertical marketing system. Conduct succeed stages of production and distribution through the size and power of one of the parties. For example, big brands like HUL command a high level of cooperation from the retailers in terms of display, shelf space, price policies, and promotional schemes. Moving on. Horizontal marketing system, it is where two or more companies at one level join together to follow a new marketing opportunities. Companies combine financial production or marketing resources to accomplish more than any one company could alone. Multi-channel distribution system is where the system in which a single firm set up two or more marketing channels to reach one or more customer segments. For example, Starbucks uses multi-channel distribution system by selling its own store, grocery stores, and their own online sites. Another example would be a manufacturer. A manufacturer can sell their products to distributors to sell to customers. Changing channel organization. This intermediation occurs when product or service producers cut off intermediaries and go directly to the final buyers, or when radically new types of channel intermediaries displace traditional ones. For example, companies such as Dell Computer and American Airlines are selling directly to the final buyers, eliminating retailers from their marketing channels. E-commerce is growing rapidly, taking business from traditional brick and mortar retailers. Consumers can buy flowers from Bloomfish.com, books, video games, toys, consumer electronics, and other goods from Lazada and Shopee.com, and clothes from Shein and Zalora, all without even visiting a store. The next subtopic will be channel design decisions. Designing effective marketing channels by analysis customer needs, setting channel objective, identifying major channel alternatives, and evaluating those alternatives. How do we analyze customer needs? By finding out what target consumers want from the channel, identifying market segments, determine the best channel to use, and minimize the cost of meeting customer service requirements. The next step would be setting channel objectives. A company needs to identify which segment to serve and channel to use. The idea to minimize channel cost of meeting customer service requirements. Company channel objective influence nature of the company, company products and services, marketing intermediaries, competitors and operating environments. The next would be identifying major alternatives. Company can choose from a wide variety of channels to reach customers, from sales force to agent, distributors, dealers, direct mail, telemarketing, and the internet. There are three elements of channel alternatives, which are the type of business intermediaries, the number of intermediaries, terms and responsible of each channel parties. The last step would be evaluating major alternatives. From economic criteria, each channel alternatives will produce a different level of sale and cost. In control criteria, channel evaluates has to include control issues, use a sale agent postures, a control problem, and adaptive criteria. Each channel involves some duration of commitment and loss of flexibilities. The next slide will be presented by Sujitra.
Thank you, Shivani. The next subtopic will be channel management decision. There are three types of channel management warrants. First, selecting channel members, characteristic of intermediaries. For example, channel members, length of business, other lines carried, growth and profit record, cooperativeness and reputation. The second will be motivating individual channel members. There are two types. First is positive motivator. Second is negative motivators. Positive motivators will be higher margins, special deals, premium, cooperative advertising, allowance, display allowance, and sales contest. Negative motivators will be threatening to reduce margins, to slow down delivery, or to end the relationship altogether. Third will be evaluating their performance over time. Evaluating standard will be evaluated by sales quotas, average inventory levels, customer delivery time, treatment of damaged and lost goods, cooperation in company promotion and training programs, and customer services. Next slide. Second subtopic will be public policy and distribution decision. Law affecting channel decisions seek to regulate this business to ensure smooth running of the economy. Second, firms might use illegal tactics that could harm the interests of other firms and the economy at large. Third will be what can legal in one country may not be as such in other country. Every country has their own rules and regulation. The main legal issue include exclusive distribution occurs when a seller allows only certain outlets to carry its product. Second, exclusive dealing occurs when a seller requires that these dealers not handle competitors' products. Third, exclusive territorial agreements occur when a producer agrees to not to sell to other dealers in a given area, or the buyer may agree to sell only in its own territory. Fourth will be full line pricing occurs when a producer of a strong brand sells it to dealers only if the dealers will take all items of the line. It is called a trying agreement if dealers will have to take only one other item. Next. The next subtopic is marketing, logistic, and supply chain management. Marketing logistic involves outbound, inbound, reverse distribution. Outbound distribution, moving products from the factory to resellers and ultimately to customer. Inbound distribution, moving products and materials from suppliers to the factory. Reverse distribution is moving broken, unwanted or excess products returned by consumers or resellers. Supply chain management is managing upstream and downstream value, added flows of materials, final goods and related information among suppliers, the company resellers and final consumers. Next, this will be the supply chain management, which suppliers to company, company to resellers, and then to customers. Suppliers, the process between supplier and company called as inbound logistic, company to resellers called as outbound logistic. When customer to the supplier called as a reverse logistic. Second, okay, marketing logistic. Why is it important to companies? Greater emphasis is placed on logistic because first, firms can gain a competitive advantage when logistic result in better service or lower prices. Second, improved logistic can lower cost. Third, increased product variety has created a need for improved logistic management. Fourth, improvement in information technology has created opportunities for major gains in distribution efficiency. Fifth, logistic affect the environment as well as the firm's environment sustainability efforts. Next, major logistic functions are there are four major logistic functions. First, warehousing. A company must decide on how many and what types of warehouses it needs and where they will be located. Example, storage warehouse stock goods for moderate to long periods. Distribution centers are designed to move goods and not store them. Second, inventory management. Balance between too much and too limited inventory. For example, companies used just-in-time logistics. Just-in-time logistics system will be processed as producers and retailers carry only small inventory, often only enough for a few days of operation. Third, transportation. Trucks, railroads, water carries, air pipelines, a specialized means of shipping petroleum, natural gas, and extra. Internet carries digital products via satellite, cable, or phone, which is managing the data of the company. Fourth, logistic information management, managing data between organizations. Next slide. The final is about integrated logistic management. Integrated logistic management is the logistic concept that emphasizes teamwork both inside the company and among all the marketing channel organizations to maximize the performance of the entire distribution center. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.